beloved souls. Awakened hearts, imagine the moment before everything began, before Eden, before the first breath of man. There was no earth, no sky, just divine silence, and them, the sons of God. Who were these mysterious beings, who witnessed creation itself? Why are they only mentioned in whispers, between verses? And if Adam was the first man, why were they already there? What if the creation story, is only part of a much deeper truth? What if there was a divine order before Adam? A creation that was hidden, maybe even erased. Today, we unlock a mystery. Buried beneath centuries of silence, a secret whispered through forbidden scriptures and lost texts, the sons of God, and the hidden creation before Adam. If you're drawn to ancient mysteries, biblical secrets, and forbidden knowledge, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a revelation. Because what comes next will change everything. The enigma of Job. Witnesses to creation, the Bible opens with a majestic vision. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But, as the narrative unfolds, something curious lingers just beneath the surface. In the book of Job, a text far older than Genesis, God challenges Job with a haunting question. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. Job 38, 4-7. Pause for a moment. This verse changes everything. The sons of God rejoiced before the earth was formed. Before Adam, before light was separated from darkness, they were already there. But who were they? And why is their presence almost never discussed? In the Genesis account, while Genesis presents a structured, step-by-step creation, Job cracks open a hidden window into an earlier realm, suggesting the existence of celestial witnesses, beings with presence, consciousness even, purpose. These aren't metaphors or poetic symbols. The Hebrew term used, Bena Elohim, doesn't refer to humans. It refers to beings of divine origin. Not only does this raise questions about the order of creation, it suggests that Adam may not have been the first conscious creation, just the first of a new kind, and so the mystery deepens. If the sons of God were already present, rejoicing as the foundations of the world were laid then, their existence isn't part of the story of mankind, but of something older, something the scriptures only dare to hint at. And this is where we begin to trespass into forbidden ground. Because these sons of God are not just celestial spectators, ancient texts outside the Bible, long considered heretical or dangerous, suggest a far deeper truth. They were part of an original divine order, a first creation predating Adam, the forbidden truth. Enoch and the Watchers. The Book of Enoch, once revered by early Jewish sects, reveals a shocking account. A group known as the Watchers, celestial beings tasked with observing the earth, did more than just watch. They intervened, they descended, they shared knowledge never meant for humans, and they were punished. These weren't random rebels, they were the same sons of God, later mentioned in Genesis 6, but here, we see their origin. A powerful order of divine beings, existing long before Adam, whose fall began, not on earth, but in heaven. The Dead Sea Scrolls, hidden for nearly 2,000 years, add further shadows to the picture. They describe cosmic rebellions, failed creations, and realms of light and darkness, locked in war before man ever drew breath. And if this is true, then Adam was not the first attempt. He was the replacement, a correction, a restart. And now the question must be asked, not why the sons of God fell, but what exactly were they before they fell? Because what we call creation may in fact be a recovery from something far more ancient and far more catastrophic. The scriptures remain silent on one crucial point. Who exactly were the sons of God? They appear without introduction. They celebrate the creation. They descend in Genesis, but their origin concealed. To unravel their true identity, we must now go further into the intersections of scripture, myth, and esoteric tradition, angels, or something more. Unveiling their identity. One dominant theory, long held by early Jewish and Christian scholars, is that the sons of God were angels. But not just any angels, they were part of an elite order. not the messengers, but the governors, beings of rank and presence, who stood in the highest courts of heaven. They are echoed in the book of Daniel as princes over nations, and in Psalms 82 as the divine council, celestial judges, standing in assembly. But if they were angels, their actions tell a different story. Angels are messengers obedient, the sons of God, as described in the book of Enoch and echoed in Genesis. They crossed boundaries. They took knowledge meant for the heavens and gave it to the earth. This leads to a second, more arcane theory: the sons of God as pre-existing souls. Jewish mysticism, particularly Kabbalistic thought, speaks of souls that predated creation, primordial sparks of divine consciousness, born from earlier emanations. They existed in spiritual realms before the world was formed. These aren't human souls as we understand them today, but higher dimensional intelligences who chose to incarnate or interact with the physical realm. This theory aligns with some Gnostic traditions, which speak of spiritual beings who descended into matter, some willingly, some inadvertently, bringing with them fragments of divine knowledge. Could it be that the sons of God were not merely angelic beings, but an entirely different order of creation? A prior experiment, a divine lineage, that existed before the current human epoch. The implications are profound if there was a prior creation and a subsequent fall. Before Adam, then, our current reality is not the beginning of a story, but a continuation, a redemption, or perhaps a deliberate concealment to protect humanity from a truth too vast to comprehend. This takes us to the heart of the mystery. What was the nature of this hidden creation, and why was it erased from dominant narratives? The hidden creation, a divine erasure. If the sons of God existed before Adam and were part of an original divine order, what was this first creation like? Why is it so meticulously omitted from the primary biblical account? Some ancient texts suggest this prior creation was less physical, more ethereal, a world of pure light beings, or energetic forms, perhaps even a universe operating on different laws of existence, a realm of pure spirit, unburdened by dense matter. This challenges our linear understanding of time and creation, suggesting cycles, experiments, and perhaps divine adjustments. Consider the concept of worlds that were destroyed. Found in certain Kabbalistic teachings, these are not just metaphors, but whispers of cosmic cycles, where divine energies manifest, create, and sometimes dissolve before a new cycle begins. Could the sons of God be survivors, or representatives of such a preceding cycle? Their fall as depicted in Enoch. Could be more than just disobedience. It could represent a breach, a contamination of this prior, pure creation. By engaging with the material realm in forbidden ways, they may have disrupted the balance of their own divine order, leading to its dissolution, and necessitating a new, more contained creation, the one we know as Genesis. If this is true, then the story of Adam and Eve is not the story of the first creation, but the story of this creation, a reset, a carefully designed attempt to establish a new order with boundaries, with free will, and with a potential for redemption that was perhaps not present in the earlier form. The divine silence surrounding this prior creation and the origins of the sons of God becomes more understandable. It might be a deliberate act of divine concealment to prevent humanity from being overwhelmed by the vastness of cosmic history, or perhaps to protect us from a knowledge that could lead to a similar fall. This isn't about challenging faith, it's about expanding our understanding of the boundless wisdom and infinite complexity of the divine. It's about peering through the veil of what we thought we knew to glimpse the profound depths of cosmic truth. Your place in the ancient tapestry. So what does this ancient mystery, the sons of God and the hidden creation before Adam, mean for you today? It means you are part of a story far grander than you ever imagined. You are not merely a product of this creation, but a soul connected to an ancient tapestry of divine existence. Your struggles, your triumphs, your very journey of awakening are echoes of cosmic events that stretch back beyond time itself. If prior creations existed, and divine beings walked the earth before us, then the potential within you, the divine spark you carry is not limited by the confines of this earthly realm. You are connected to an ancient lineage of light, to a profound heritage of consciousness. This knowledge empowers you to see beyond the surface, to question what is presented, and to seek the deeper truths that resonate within your soul. The very fact that you are drawn to this message, that this revelation speaks to something within you, is a sign, a whisper from the ancient depths of your own soul's memory. It's a call to remember that you are more than you seem, that your existence is purposeful, and that you are a vital part of an unfolding cosmic plan. Do not fear the forbidden knowledge, for true knowledge, when sought with an open heart and a discerning spirit, leads to greater understanding and deeper connection to the divine. The sons of God, whether angels or ancient souls, are a reminder that creation is vast, mysterious, and continually revealing itself. Are you ready to embrace this deeper truth, to explore the hidden realms of creation? Within and around you, this journey has just begun. The enduring mystery and your awakening, the enigma of the sons of God, and the possibility of a hidden creation before Adam, challenges the very foundations of our understanding. It forces us to ask bigger questions, to consider alternative narratives, and to step beyond the comfortable confines of established belief. It reminds us that the divine dot is infinite in its creativity, boundless in its mystery, and ever unfolding in its revelation. The answers we seek are not always found in plain sight, but in the whispers between verses, in the forgotten texts, and most profoundly within the stirrings of our own souls. For the truth, the deepest truth, resides within you, waiting to be remembered. The morning stars sang together, and the sons of God shouted for joy. At the laying of the earth's foundations, their presence signifies a continuity, a history, a divine drama that transcends our current comprehension, and you, beloved soul, are a part of that ongoing drama. You are not just observing, you are participating. Your awakening, your seeking of deeper truths is an echo of that ancient joy, a continuation of the divine dance. Embrace the mystery, for in its depths lie the keys to your own profound knowing. What other ancient mysteries do you feel a deep resonance with? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue to explore these profound truths together. Until next time, beloved souls, keep seeking, keep questioning, keep awakening.